Hey, amazing writers. Today we are starting step 3 of the writing process, revising. In your Do Now, you are asked, what was step 3? Step 3 of the writing process is revising. And what is it, friends? What was it? You were also asked, what was it? To review, revising is where you reread to make your story better. You can get feedback from others during this stage. And when you think about your revising, you think about your really strong arms. This is where you can add details, sentences, or evidence or words. You can remove unnecessary words or sentences. You can change, so you'll change around words or sentences. You can substitute. So this is where you're going to trade words or sentences for new or better ones. So those are what you can all do during the revising process. But during the revising process, this is not where you're going to fix mistakes. This is not where you're going to correct errors. This is just where you're going to make your story better. Now, which part of the arms are we going to focus on today? Which part of the arms are we going to focus on today? Let's look at our objective and read it together. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Kipsters will be able to revise their draft by adding a question to the introduction and conclusion. Friends, today we are going to be focusing on adding a sentence, specifically a question to your introduction and your conclusion. Let's get started. Now, here's our CFS. CFS stands for Criteria for Success for adding questions to the introduction and conclusion. First, the very first step is you just need to identify your introduction and your conclusion. You need to identify your introduction and your conclusion in your draft. Second step is you need to pick one sentence stem for your introduction and you pick one sentence stem for your conclusion. Friends, how many sentence stems do you pick for your introduction? You pick one, friends, one for your introduction. And then how many sentence stems do you pick for your conclusion? You pick one. So you'll pick one for your introduction and one for your conclusion. And step three for our criteria for success, this is where you're actually going to add it. You'll add your sentence stem to the beginning of the introduction, and you'll add your sentence stem to the end of the conclusion. Friends, where are we going to add our sentence stem in the introduction? We'll add it to the beginning. We'll add it to the what, friends? Beginning. We'll add it to the beginning of the introduction. Then we'll add our sentence stem to where? In the conclusion. We'll add our sentence stem where in the conclusion? That's right, friends. We'll add it to the end. We'll add it where? We'll add it to the end. That is fantastic. So this is our criteria for success for adding questions to the introduction and conclusion. In the next video, I will be modeling using our criteria for success. I'll see you soon, friends.